Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics, where history, rarity, and value come together in the most incredible ways. In this video, we're exploring 6 of the most valuable and expensive ultra-rare United States coins, hidden treasures that have captured the attention of collectors around the world. From remarkable minting stories to stunning designs and record-breaking auction prices, each coin on this list has something truly special to offer. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, you won't want to miss these extraordinary pieces that prove even a small coin can hold massive value. Let's get started. The 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar stands as a fascinating and often underappreciated piece within modern American numismatics. Yet, in its finest and rarest forms, it can command impressive attention and value among collectors. Issued as part of the long-running Kennedy half-dollar series honoring John F. Kennedy, this coin reflects both historical reverence and the evolving nature of U.S. coinage in the post-silver era. While most examples are common in circulated grades, the highest quality specimens, particularly those in superb uncirculated condition or featuring striking anomalies, have become highly sought after. This demand is driven not by age alone, but by condition rarity, mint quality, and the enduring popularity of the Kennedy series, making the 1973 D an intriguing target for collectors seeking overlooked value. The historical context of the 1973 D half dollar is rooted in a transitional period for American coinage. Produced at the United States Mint facility in Denver, this coin was struck during a time when half dollars were no longer widely used in everyday commerce. Following the removal of silver from circulating coinage in 1971, the Kennedy half dollar shifted fully to a copper-nickel clad composition, reducing intrinsic metal value but maintaining symbolic importance. By 1973, half dollars were primarily produced for collectors and limited circulation, reflecting declining public usage. Despite this, the coin retained its commemorative significance tied to Kennedy's legacy, ensuring continued production and steady collector interest. In terms of design, the 1973 D half dollar features the iconic portrait of President Kennedy on the obverse, designed by Gilroy Roberts, capturing a dignified and forward-looking image that has become one of the most recognizable profiles in U.S. coinage. The reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, displays the presidential seal, with a heraldic eagle clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing strength and peace. The coin measures 30.6 in diameter and weighs 11.34 grams, composed of a copper core clad in cupronickel layers. While the design itself remained consistent across the series, what makes certain 1973 D examples stand out is the sharpness of strike, luster quality, and absence of contact marks, features that become increasingly rare in higher mint state grades. Rarity for the 1973 D half dollar is not defined by low mintage alone, as over 83 million pieces were struck, but rather by the scarcity of pristine examples. Most coins entered circulation or were stored improperly, leading to abrasions, dull surfaces, and diminished eye appeal. As a result, coins graded MS-65 and above by professional grading services are significantly less common, and those reaching MS-67 or higher are exceptionally rare. Additionally, collectors actively seek out varieties such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, which can dramatically increase desirability. These factors combine to create a niche rarity that elevates select specimens far above their face value. Market value for the 1973 D Kennedy half dollar varies widely depending on condition and uniqueness. In circulated grades, the coin typically trades close to its face value, often between 50 cents and $2. However, uncirculated examples in MS-63 to MS-65 condition can range from $5 to $25, reflecting modest collector demand. The real premium emerges in high-grade coins. MS-66 examples may fetch $50 to $150, while MS-67 specimens, especially those with exceptional luster and strike, can reach several $100s at auction, sometimes exceeding $1,000 in rare cases. Era coins, or those with certified top population status, can command even higher prices, driven by competitive registry collectors and the scarcity of elite-grade pieces. For collectors, acquiring a valuable 1973 D half-dollar requires careful attention to detail and strategy. It is essential to examine coins for strong strike definition, clean surfaces, and vibrant mint luster, as these characteristics significantly influence grade and value. Certification by reputable grading services such as PCGS or NGC is highly recommended, as it ensures authenticity and provides a standardized assessment of condition. Storage also plays a crucial role. Coins should be kept in protective holders, away from humidity and contaminants, to preserve their quality. Collectors often find the best opportunities through coin shows, auctions, and trusted dealers, where high-grade examples occasionally surface. In conclusion, the 1973 D Kennedy half-dollar exemplifies how even relatively modern coins can hold significant value and appeal when examined through the lens of condition, rarity, and collector demand. Its connection to John F. Kennedy, combined with its place in a historically important coin series, ensures lasting interest among numismatists. While most examples remain modest in value, the finest specimens and rare varieties demonstrate strong potential for appreciation, making this coin in Hindi, hi enus Hindi, hi ka enus Hindi, hi da enus Hindi, hi halunt enus Hindi, hi ja enus, IVE addition to both beginner and advanced collections. As collectors continue to seek out high-grade and unique pieces, the 1973 D half-dollar stands as a reminder that true value in numismatics often lies in quality, preservation, and the stories coins carry through time. Next up to in the 1974 D Kennedy half-dollar stands as an intriguing piece in modern American numismatics, representing both a continuation of a beloved series and a subtle opportunity for collectors seeking hidden value. First introduced in 1964 to honor John F. Kennedy, the Kennedy half-dollar quickly became one of the most widely recognized coins in the United States. By 1974, however, the series had transitioned into a more routine circulation issue, which initially caused many to overlook its long-term collectible potential. Today, the 1974 D issue, minted in Denver, has gained renewed attention, particularly among enthusiasts searching for high-grade specimens and scarce varieties that command significant premiums in the marketplace. The historical context of the 1974 D half-dollar reflects a period when U.S. coinage was undergoing major changes in composition and public perception. Following the removal of silver from circulating coinage in 1971, the half-dollar became a copper-nickel-clad coin, marking a shift away from intrinsic metal value toward purely numismatic worth. Produced at the Denver Mint, the 1974 D issue was part of a broader effort to maintain coin circulation despite declining public use of half-dollars in everyday transactions. While no specific historical event is directly commemorated on the coin beyond Kennedy's legacy, it still carries the emotional and cultural weight associated with his presidency and the era of the 1960s, which continued to resonate strongly into the 1970s. From a design perspective, the 1974 D Kennedy half-dollar retains the iconic imagery crafted by Gilroy Roberts on the obverse and Frank Gasparo on the reverse. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of President Kennedy, capturing a sense of dignity and calm leadership, while the reverse displays the presidential seal with a heraldic eagle clutching arrows and an olive branch. The coin is composed of a copper core clad in a copper-nickel alloy, measures 30.6 in diameter, and weighs 11.34 grams. While these specifications are standard for the era, what sets certain 1974 D coins apart is the sharpness of strike and luster, with fully detailed hairlines and strong eagle features being especially desirable to collectors. rarity plays a nuanced role in the value of the 1974 D half dollar. With a mintage exceeding 79 million pieces, the coin is not rare in a general sense, but true scarcity emerges in high-grade conditions such as MS66 and above. Coins exhibiting exceptional preservation, minimal contact marks, and vibrant mint luster are considerably harder to find than their circulated counterparts. Additionally, collectors pay close attention to potential varieties and minting anomalies, including doubled dies or strike irregularities, though major recognized errors for this specific issue are relatively limited. As a result, the rarity of the 1974 D half dollar is largely condition-based, making top-tier examples significantly more valuable. The market value of the 1974 D Kennedy half dollar varies widely depending on grade and quality. Circulated examples typically hold only modest value, often close to face value or slightly above, reflecting their abundance. However, uncirculated coins in MS63 to MS65 condition can range from a few dollars to around $20, depending on eye appeal and certification. The most valuable specimens, particularly those graded MS66 or higher by reputable services, can fetch between $100 and $300 or more at auction, with exceptional pieces occasionally surpassing these estimates due to strong collector demand. The market for high-grade modern coins has grown steadily, driven by registry set competition and an increasing appreciation for condition rarity. For collectors aiming to acquire a valuable 1974 D half dollar, careful evaluation and strategic purchasing are essential. It is advisable to seek coins that have been certified by leading grading organizations such as Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company, as these certifications provide assurance of authenticity and grade. When examining raw coins, attention should be given to strike quality, surface preservation, and luster, as these factors heavily influence value. Proper storage in climate-controlled environments and protective holders is also crucial to maintaining condition over time. Collectors often find success through reputable dealers, coin shows, and online auctions, where high-quality examples occasionally surface. In conclusion, the 1974 D Kennedy half dollar may not be the rarest coin in the series, but it holds a unique position as a condition-sensitive collectible with growing appeal. Its connection to President Kennedy, combined with its classic design and the challenges of finding pristine examples, ensures its continued relevance in the numismatic community. For both novice and seasoned collectors, the coin offers an accessible entry point with the potential for meaningful appreciation, particularly when focusing on high-grade specimens. As interest in modern coinage continues to evolve, the 1974 D half dollar stands as a reminder that even seemingly common coins can reveal remarkable value when viewed through the lens of quality, history, and collector demand. Next up to in the 1992 D Kennedy half dollar stands as a fascinating modern issue within United States numismatics, gaining attention not for extreme rarity in general circulation, but for the exceptional value of its finest known examples and error varieties. While billions of Kennedy half dollars have been produced since the series began in 1964, high-grade coins from specific years like 1992 D have emerged as surprisingly desirable among collectors. The coin's appeal lies in its combination of historical continuity, condition-based scarcity, and the growing interest in modern coinage. In top-tier mint state grades, particularly those certified at MS67 or higher, the 1992 D half dollar can command impressive premiums, making it one of the more valuable coins of its year and type when preserved in pristine condition. Historically, the 1992 D Kennedy half dollar was minted at the Denver Mint during a period when half dollars were no longer widely used in everyday commerce. By the early 1990s, the denomination had largely transitioned into a collector-focused coin, with most examples being saved rather than circulated. The coin continues the Kennedy series, which was first introduced in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy following his assassination. By 1992, the series had settled into a copper-nickel-clad composition, and the coins were produced primarily for collectors and limited transactional use. This era also coincided with the introduction of silver-proof sets, beginning again in 1992. Although the Denver-minted business strikes like the 1992 D remained clad coins intended for general release. In terms of design, the 1992 D Kennedy $50 retains the iconic imagery that has defined the series for decades. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of President Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts, with strong, clean lines that emphasize his profile. The reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, showcases the presidential seal, complete with a heraldic eagle, shield, and a ring of stars. The coin is composed of a copper core with outer layers of copper-nickel, giving it a total weight of 11.34 grams and a diameter of 30.6 millimeters. While these specifications are standard, what makes certain 1992 D coins special is the sharpness of strike, luster quality, and absence of contact marks, all of which contribute to exceptional eye appeal in high-grade examples. Rarity for the 1992 D $50 is not derived from low mintage alone, as millions were struck that year, but rather from the scarcity of superbly preserved specimens. Most coins from this issue exhibit typical mint handling marks, weak strikes in certain areas, or dull luster, which limits their grade potential. Coins graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services are extremely difficult to find, and this condition rarity significantly elevates their value. Additionally, certain minor errors or die varieties, such as doubled dies or off-center strikes, can further enhance desirability, though these are relatively uncommon and must be authenticated to carry premium value. The market value of the 1992 D Kennedy $50 varies widely depending on condition. Circulated examples typically hold only face value or a slight premium, while standard uncirculated coins in MS-63 to MS-65 grades may range from a few dollars to around $10. However, in higher grades such as MS-66, values can climb to $40.75, reflecting increased collector interest. The true standout examples, graded MS-67 or above, have been known to sell for several $100s, with some exceptional pieces reaching $500 or more at auction. These prices are driven by registry set competition, where collectors seek the finest known examples to complete top-ranked collections. For collectors, acquiring a high-quality 1992 D $50 requires attention to detail and patience. It is essential to examine the coin's luster, strike quality, and surface preservation, avoiding pieces with visible marks or dull finishes. Certification by reputable grading services such as PCGS or NGC is highly recommended, as it ensures authenticity and provides a standardized assessment of condition. Proper storage is equally important. Coins should be kept in protective holders, away from humidity and contaminants, to maintain their condition over time. Collectors often find the best opportunities through coin shows, reputable dealers, and online auctions, where certified high-grade examples occasionally appear. In conclusion, the 1992 D Kennedy $50 exemplifies how modern coins can achieve significant value through condition rarity and collector demand rather than sheer scarcity. Its historical connection to the enduring Kennedy series, combined with its elegant design and the challenge of finding flawless specimens, makes it an Hindi. Hi ainus Hindi, hi ka ainus Hindi, hi da ainus Hindi, hi halunt ainus Hindi, hi da ainus IV target for numismatists. While most examples remain modest in value, the finest known coins demonstrate strong market performance and continued appreciation potential. For both new and seasoned collectors, the 1992 D $50 offers an accessible yet rewarding pursuit, highlighting the importance of quality, preservation, and informed collecting in the world of modern coinage. Next up to in the 1996 P. Kennedy half dollar stands as a fascinating, yet often underestimated piece within modern American numismatics, particularly when examined in its highest grades and rarest collectible forms. Part of the long-running Kennedy half dollar series honoring John F. Kennedy, this coin carries enduring emotional and historical resonance that continues to attract collectors decades after its introduction. While millions were struck for circulation, the most valuable examples, especially those preserved in pristine, high-grade condition, have achieved notable premiums in the marketplace. Its appeal lies not in extreme rarity alone, but in the intersection of condition scarcity, collector nostalgia, and the ongoing demand for top-quality modern issues. Historically, the 1996 P half dollar was minted at the Philadelphia Mint during a period when half dollars were no longer widely used in everyday commerce. By the mid-1990s, the denomination had largely transitioned into a collector-focused coin rather than a circulating workhorse. This shift significantly influenced how coins like the 1996 P were handled, stored, and ultimately preserved. Although not tied to a singular historic event, the coin belongs to a broader narrative of late 20th century American coinage, reflecting an era of reduced circulation usage and increased numismatic interest. Its production at Philadelphia, indicated by the P mint mark, places it among the core issues sought by collectors completing Dayton mint sets of the Kennedy series. In terms of design, the 1996 P. Kennedy half dollar retains the iconic imagery introduced in 1964, featuring a left-facing portrait of Kennedy on the obverse, designed by Gilroy Roberts, and the presidential seal on the reverse, crafted by Frank Gasparo. The coin is composed of a copper-nickel clad over a pure copper core, weighing 11.34 grams and measuring 30.6 mm in diameter. While these specifications are standard for post-1971 half dollars, what distinguishes exceptional examples is the sharpness of strike, brilliance of luster, and absence of contact marks. High-grade specimens often display strong detail in Kennedy's hair and the eagle's feathers, along with attractive mint luster that enhances their visual appeal. Rarity for the 1996 P half dollar is not derived from low mintage alone. Indeed, over 40 million pieces were produced, but rather from the scarcity of coins surviving in near-perfect condition. Coins graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services are particularly rare, as most examples entered circulation or were stored in ways that allowed minor imperfections to develop. Additionally, collectors sometimes seek out coins with exceptional eye appeal or those exhibiting minor minting anomalies, though major error varieties for this year are limited. The true challenge lies in finding coins that meet the rigorous standards of top-tier grading, making these high-grade survivors the most desirable. Market value for the 1996 P. Kennedy half dollar varies significantly depending on condition. Circulated examples typically hold only face value or a slight premium, while uncirculated coins in MS-63 to MS-65 condition may range from a few dollars to around $10. However, the most valuable specimens, those graded MS-67 or finer, can command prices from $100 to $300 or more, depending on eye appeal and certification. Auction records occasionally show even stronger results for superb examples with exceptional luster and strike quality. The steady interest in registry sets, where collectors compete for the highest graded coins, continues to drive demand for these top-condition pieces. For collectors, acquiring a valuable 1996 P half dollar requires careful attention to detail and strategy. It is essential to examine coins under proper lighting to assess luster, strike quality, and the presence of marks or blemishes. Certification by reputable grading services such as PCGS or NGC is highly recommended, as it ensures authenticity and provides a standardized assessment of condition. Proper storage in climate-controlled environments and protective holders can preserve a coin's quality over time. Collectors often find the best opportunities through reputable dealers, coin shows, and online auctions, where high-grade examples occasionally surface. In conclusion, the 1996 P. Kennedy half-dollar may appear ordinary at first glance, but its true value emerges in its finest preserved forms. It represents a compelling blend of historical continuity, artistic design, and modern collecting dynamics. While not among the rarest coins in absolute terms, its condition, rarity, and enduring connection to Kennedy's legacy make it a meaningful addition to any collection. For both seasoned numismatists and newcomers, this coin offers an accessible yet rewarding pursuit, with the potential for steady appreciation as demand for high-grade modern issues continues to grow.